So guys, the last thing we're going to be talking about today is utility tokens. These are tokens within a game in ecosystem. So let's say you have Wolf Game, the token for Wolf Game obviously being Wool, the localized token. Does when the project is doing well, the token does well. So when Wolf Game is doing well, Wool does well. What we saw when Wolf Game launched is we saw a massive pump on Wool, people buying it, and it pumped up about 700%, and then we saw it absolutely die. We saw a massive, massive dump all the way back down to here. And how do you know? Obviously, we've seen movement away as Wolf Game starts to pick up, but I've been investing in it since back here. We've been talking about Wolf for a while. And you might think, how do you know when it's going to stop basing out and start becoming alive again? When you start to see some movement, because this movement down here is probably like 500%. Yeah, 500% move. So how do you know when it's going to start moving again? Super easy. There's a very easy indicator to work this out with utility tokens. Wool is just the localized token for the NFT. The NFT is the main part of Wolf Game. So we go over to OpenSea. We can see dead volume, dead volume, dead volume. We see a nice spike on the 19th of December. Cool. So a nice spike in volume in Wolf Game. So we understand that volume's starting to come into the market. And as you can see, 19th of December it spikes. 20th of December it holds high volume and then it spikes up again, back to that high. So on 19th, 20th, 21st of December, we start to see some volume in Wolf Game. So we can say, cool, let's have a look over at Wool, 19th, 20th, and 21st. And on the 21st, we start to see some movement on Wolf Game finally. So we saw a little bit of movement here, a bit of a base, and then a big push up here. So the indicator is that you look at the OpenSea, you look at the trading volume. When the NFT starts being bought, when people are talking about the project on Twitter, when it's getting engagement, when people are hyped about the project, that's an indicator that the token will move. The token moves after the NFT. The NFT will start to move up and it will start to rise in price, and then the token will rise in price. It's a super, super easy indicator for big gains in the market. So obviously Wool did that. Magic, another token, Small Brains, they based out. They actually never really had a big pump. Had a little bit of a pump here and fell down. And then as the project started to get hyped, a lot of people are talking about Small Brains at the moment. The Magic token went absolutely nuts. And I can't actually, I'm not sure how to view the volume on Treasure, because they're obviously on Treasure. They're not on OpenSea, they're on Treasure. But yeah, once people start talking about Small, the token mooned. Which is cool. You'll say, okay, you've just shown me two tokens that have mooned. You've told me you made gains on them. Great. How does that help me? I'm trying to make gains. Wizards of Dragons. When Wolf Game launched, Wizards of Dragons was the next biggest game to launch. Super good team, really, really good project. You can have a look at the website, it's absolutely incredible. Some of the tweets, they have their phase 2 coming out soon, or act 2 I should say. And this act 2 is going to bring a lot of volume. It's an exciting thing in the space. And if we have a look at GP token, does this remind you of anything? Let's have a look at the wall chart again. Massive pump, died, based out. GP token, massive pump, died, based out. So GP token has at crazy, crazy, crazy discounted levels. It's so cheap at the moment. And when Act 2 comes, when the NFT volume starts picking up, you will see GP move. It's just if the project survives and does well, you will see GP do well. It's not a if maybe, it's a fact. If the project does well, GP will do well. So we're going to keep our eyes on the OpenSea volume, see when Wizards of Dragons start making some moves. Obviously, when they launch Act 2, that's going to be a really, really big thing. It's going to bring in a lot of volume. So definitely keep your eyes on Wizards and Dragons game. I believe this is probably going to be one of the biggest gainers in January for us. Just because if we go to all-time highs from current price levels, this is nuts. I think it's like 30x. Almost a 40x to all-time highs. Almost a 40x to all-time highs. So absolutely fucking bonkers. The current market cap is at $6 million, which is absolutely tiny. And yeah, so I'll be looking at more utility tokens as well. But just for the moment, I know that Wizards and Dragons game is a great project. And I know that it's going to have a little bit of volume in the future. I know when Act 2 launches, it's going to have a lot of volume. And I know that's going to push the price of GP upwards. So it's a really, really good play for us to be looking at GP and looking to get into trades in GP soon. When we do see some movement on the OpenSea volume, I'll let you guys know. But until then, we just got to sit and wait. So those are the plays for this month. If you didn't watch the other videos, you can go and watch them. We went over some of the safer plays, being Saitama and Hex. And also went over some DeFi plays as well, a little bit more degen. And for the really big degen games, we're definitely looking at GP this month. I'm calling it out. GP is going to go absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be working on bringing you guys more calls every single week and hopefully every single day. I'm always in Discord chatting around trying to find alpha for you guys. So when I do find something out, check the Crypto News channel and I'll be posting over there. But thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.